On this edition of the 0 to 60 podcast, we're taking you off-road at Leith Toyota on Capitol Boulevard in Raleigh to learn 3 cool facts about the 2017 Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro.
LeithCars.com 0 to 60 with automotive journalist and radio host Mark Arsen.
Brandon Hales is a sales consultant here at Leith Toyota. So, Brandon, thanks for giving us a quick take on the 2017 Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me.
And this is kind of cool, Brandon, because I understand you actually own a Tacoma, so you're even more familiar with these trucks. You don't just sell them, you drive it, you own it.
No, absolutely. Yeah, I was fortunate enough to purchase one about 6 months ago and have had some great experiences in it since. So, very, very passionate about the Tacoma.
Let's take it off-road here.
Absolutely. We are currently in two-wheel drive mode. Let's stop for a second. Just up on the dashboard here, very straightforward. Literally with the turn of a switch, I can see everything flashing on the dashboard. And as I go back into drive, it clicks right back in and four-wheel drive engages. We're actually in 4-high just like that in a matter of seconds. And we're off. It's the kind of vehicle you can take out to the Outer Banks, you can take it out on the beach. It's also the kind of vehicle you can take out to the Uwharrie Forest and you can get deep out there and it's really not going to have an issue with anything you throw against it.
All right, Brandon, so give us 3 cool facts about this Taco on steroids.
The first place Toyota decided to take this truck is to Alaska. And a lot of people would be familiar with this particular stretch of road. It is referred to as the Dalton Highway from Ice Road Truckers. Exactly, yeah. The TV show. So this is a 400-plus mile stretch of just ice highway. The end of it ends at the Arctic Ocean. However, getting there is a tough part. So this is not the kind of place that you just take any old truck out there. You've got to have a block heater. I mean, you've got to have it all. You want to know what Toyota added to that truck to get up to where they went? Gas.
That's it?
That's it. That's it. They took a bone stock TRD Pro and they took it up all 400 plus miles up to the Arctic Ocean without any problems. I mean, they had sub-zero temperatures, oncoming semi-trucks. You know, you can only imagine what that would be like.
So they took it to a super cold place. We don't ever get that cold here in North Carolina.
No, we don't.
Did they do any testing in hot and humid regions like we have here in Raleigh?
It's actually funny you asked that because the most recent trip that they went on is they actually took this to Vietnam. We're talking about mud, rivers, rocky terrain, and even cliffs where over the edge was 2,000 feet of just nothing. And they did it without any problems, without stumbling at all.
Brandon, so that's one cool fact, and that was a big one. We promised the folks 3, so what are the other 2?
All Tacomas, TRD Pro, and everything else in between gets a standard GoPro mount. So you can throw your GoPro up on the windshield and you can see out no matter where you're going.
It's to the right of the rearview mirror.
Exactly. Not behind, but to the right, so you can actually visually see what your GoPro's filming and what kind of picture you're getting.
That's awesome. And number 3.
If maybe a mid-size truck isn't quite for you, that's okay because the TRD Pro lineup comes in the Tundra, the 4Runner, and the Tacoma. And it's got some cool colors. One of those colors is actually cement gray. It's my personal favorite, and it's only available on your Pro vehicles.
All right, so the all-new 2017 Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro starts at $40,960. That's MSRP. The standard Tacoma starts at $24,320 and was named 4x4 of the year in 2016 by Peterson's 4-Wheel and Off-Road magazine.
This is essentially the truck that Americans have come to love for work and play with its reliability and its dependability. This is that truck, except it's that truck on steroids. I mean, we're talking about everything from your TRD Pro suspension with your Fox bypass shock absorbers. You've got your TRD skid plate, TRD catback exhaust, Rigid Industries LED fog lights. It's got a little bit of everything to kind of drive it home and make it that serious truck that's really capable of just about anything you throw at it.
All right, Brandon Hale, sales consultant, Leith Toyota in Raleigh, Capitol Boulevard. And Brandon, thanks for giving us an awesome quick tour.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
0 to 60 is a production of LeithCars.com. Like us on Facebook @LeithCars.
The copyright in this podcast and its contents belongs to Leith Incorporated.